The first step to getting anywhere is deciding that you're not going to stay where you are. You spend your first 20 years worrying about what people think of you. You spend the next 20 years swearing that you don't care what people think of you. You spend the next 20 years realizing they're not thinking about you. You spend the next 20 years realizing he's not thinking about you. Being alone is powerful. It makes you realize that you need yourself more. We generate fears when we sit. We overcome them through action. If you want to make the wrong decision, ask everyone. Don't look back. You won't go in that direction. If people took back the pain they caused you, you would lose the strength you gained. Life will test you just before it blesses you. If you focus on the pain, you will continue to suffer. If you focus on the lesson, you will continue to grow. The magic you seek is found in the work you avoid. You can be a negative or positive person in life, but only one will get you somewhere. Never give away your next step. Just take the step. A fish with its mouth closed never gets caught. The people who say you can't and won't are usually the ones who are afraid you will. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself, because you are listening. Stop thinking you're doing everything wrong. Your path doesn't look like anyone else's because it can't. He shouldn't and won't. If it makes you happy, keep it a secret. The family you create is more important than the one you come from. The more you know yourself, the less you need the approval of others. Just because the past didn't turn out the way you wanted doesn't mean your future can't be better than you ever imagined. Don't let narrow-minded people convince you that your dreams are too big. When you try to please everyone, you almost never please anyone. We cannot become what we want by remaining what we are. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just have to find those for whom it is worth suffering. If you keep wondering if something is good for you, the answer is usually no. Accept compliments as well as criticism. It takes sun and rain for a tree to grow. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Don't let new wisdom lead you to condemn yourself because of your old difficulties. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed. It's easy to get in, but hard to get out. In the end, we only regret the risks we didn't take, the relationships we were too afraid to have, and the decisions we waited too long to make. Waiting for change without doing anything to get it is like waiting for the train at a bus stop. In 3 lessons we can learn wisdom. 1. By reflection, which is noblest. 2. By imitation, which is easiest. And 3. By experience, which is most bitter. Don't let other people's opinions drown out your inner voice. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Respect yourself, because people can see if you don't. It's impossible to make everyone happy, and trying to do so will only lead to frustration and disappointment. Stay away from people who see nothing wrong in their actions, but see everything wrong in yours. Focus on the step in front of you and not the entire staircase. Be brave enough to be bad at something new. Your thoughts are like boomerangs. What you pass on to others is what will come back to you. Listen to people who tell you what you don't want to hear. The more you occupy yourself with what is not for you, the more you push away what it is. The price of procrastination is the life you could have lived. Do not depend too much on anyone in this world, for even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. It is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. Excuses make today easy, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today difficult, but tomorrow harder. If you're a giver, know your limits, because takers don't have any. If you don't clean up what's in your head, you'll let go of what's in your hands. Never share your problems with your friends until you find a solution, no matter how difficult. You have no focus, no potential. You lack consistency, not skill. You lack strategy, not resources. You lack discipline, not ability. Your future is in your hands, and doubt is in your head. Everyone wants to avoid difficulties, without knowing that this is where character is built. Self-pity is dangerous. Stay away from it. A vision without execution is just a hallucination. Trying too hard to forget someone means you don't remember them all the time. Never let a lack of support stop you from achieving your goal. Don't let a lack of support stop you from achieving your goal. Don't be afraid of losing people. Be afraid of losing yourself trying to please everyone around you. Handing over with both hands is your weakness. And your weakness? Once you are mature, you will realize that silence is more powerful than proving your point. Lack of boundaries invites disrespect. Work for it more than you talk about it. Stop choosing what doesn't choose you. Learn to accept not being invited, included, or considered. Consideration. It won't happen overnight, but if you resign, this won't happen at all. Work at your job and earn a living. Work on yourself and make a fortune. The hardest part is at the start of the journey. The rocket loses 90% of its fuel on takeoff. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Don't be upset about the result you didn't get because of the work you didn't do. The path to your success will always start with the small step of taking a chance. Be alone until you are valued by not preparing. You are preparing to fail. What you say about others says a lot about you. Don't be afraid to start again. What you say about others says a lot about you. Don't be afraid to start again. This time, you're not starting from scratch. You start from experience. It's not the future that's unclear. These are your thoughts about him. Stop expecting life to be fair. Start expecting yourself to be a better player, capable of handling any situation. When you stop chasing the bad things, you give the good things a chance to catch up with you. Embarrassment is the price to pay for entering the dance. If you are not prepared to look like a stupid beginner, you will never be a graceful master. You are responsible for your own happiness. If you expect others to make you happy, you will always be disappointed. You are right about all the things you think you should do. Don't wait. Get started. Not everyone will achieve your future. Some people go through this to teach you life lessons. Be a good person, but don't waste time proving it. Just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's impossible. The best way to keep your word is not to give it. Expect little from people. Expect a lot from yourself. It's the secret to a happy life. You may often regret your words, but you will never regret your silence. Never let the same people disappoint you twice. Nothing is particularly difficult if you break it down into small tasks. One day today is worth 2 tomorrows. Try not to sacrifice your progress for the sake of a friend. He might not have done the same thing if the roles had been reversed. Today is the day you have been the oldest you have ever been and the youngest you will ever be again. Happiness is not something you put off. It's something you design for the present. Privacy always wins. Keep it a secret until you win. Being alone is definitely better than being with fake people who pretend to love you. Generous? The more people disappoint you, the easier you will get back up and realize that life doesn't stop for anyone. Sometimes you have to lose something good to gain something better. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar are similar. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Most people stay in one place for a reason. The things they hold dear are the inks that hold them in place. You and yours before being anyone else's. You and yours before being anyone else's. Sometimes you have to fight against yourself to fix yourself. You have to be against yourself to fix yourself. You will never always be motivated, so you must learn to always be disciplined. The quickest way to success is to start now and figure it out as you go. You can't learn to drive in a parked car. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer up someone else. Work hard like no one has your back. Your life is not your own. If you always worry about what other people think, you may not realize it, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. You may not realize it, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. Set a specific goal and watch how quickly the world fades away to let you pass. Once you realize your worth, you will be greatly surprised at what you were previously content with. Don't tell anyone what you think or what you know. Keep your secrets to yourself, because a friend today could be an enemy tomorrow. If people treat you as an option, leave them as a choice. To get somewhere, you have to leave something behind. It's best to leave things to the right time. Otherwise, you will end up with too many regrets and complaints. Be impatient with actions, but patient with results. There is no limit to what you can accomplish, except what you place in your mind. Walk away from people who bring out the person you're no longer trying to be. Accept solitude as a time for reflection and self-discovery. Forgive your old self. You have changed. Many of the people you told your secret to have already revealed it to others. Stop trying to avoid difficulties. This is where character is built to try to avoid difficulties. This is where character is built. If you define the problem correctly, you almost have the solution. There's no shortcut to somewhere worth being visited. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. You have to do what's right for you, even if it hurts some people you love. When you work for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own.